Hello, sports racers. Let's go to CSSBattle.dev and do the daily target. See what it is. Interesting. How do we do this? Shape. Let's see what we need in terms of background gradients if we do it all on the background. That's what I'm thinking. Or rather, how few things do I need to get this done? All right. So I want to do. What do I want to do? I want to do. How about a conic gradient? Let's see what a conic gradient looks like. With an at of whatever this width is. What's this width? 50. So at 50 pixels, 50 pixels. And let's go transparent. 75%. And then this color. And then we put it in the top corner, 0, 0, 0, 0. And then probably, if it's 50 pixels, it's going to be 350 pixels. Yeah. And then let's give it a height of 100 pixels. Not with that dash. We need that. Okay, so there's a step one, and that gives us a few of the pieces, but by no means all the pieces. Not very efficient, but regardless, we're just gonna barrel through. Let's barrel through. So already we've got something that we would need to cover, and this is not very efficient. Not very efficient. I take it back. Let's do the blank template, and let's do 2 elements. Yeah. With a border radius, border 0. I'm gonna guess it's 25 pixels, 25 pixels, 0. And then the second one is flipped. P plus P is scale -1. And then the height is a simple 50. Why am I doing it that way? I don't know. It's a complicated shape, and it lends itself to a bunch of different approaches. And you know, let's set some margins and put these where I want them. All right, so we need a top margin that's different. 3, 4, 5. Great. And then 0. Oh no, probably 200. 0 minus 8. That's what we have now. And then we need to set a margin here, don't we? We need to set different margins. Margin is going to be -50. That puts it on the line. And then probably -8, and then probably 0, and then 200. That gets me conceptually probably what, 210 or 220, 222. No, 218, 217, 217. Okay, so this is probably 217 as well. All right, well, that's something. So what next? This background is wrong. Let's do a linear gradient. Oh, and I misspelled gradient already. Gradient with no F. There's no F in gradient. 90 degrees, transparent, 50 pixels, and then this color 0, and that does that. And actually, probably because we want to cover this, yeah, so now if I nuke this, so here's what we made. Here's what we actually made. So then what? How few gradients can I put on that body? Or other tools can I put on that body and have this work? I think I can do it in 2 linear gradients. I think it's a minimum of 2 linear gradients, unfortunately. Is it? I think so. Okay, or 1 if I do it cleverly enough. We'll see. Okay, conic gradient, and let's do that 0.75%, and then the dark color again. I don't know if this is very efficient. Probably is not. It's all right. Background conic gradient, blah, blah, blah. We don't see anything. Why? Oh, because I need a space there. There we go. I'm going to set a no repeat on this so I understand what the heck I'm doing. And I'm going to move it over 50 pixels and move it down. Oh, no, just 0. 0 is fine. And then it's going to have the width is 200 pixels. Is that correct? That's too wide, so 190, 180, 175. And then the at value needs to be at 100 pixels, 100 pixels. Those aren't right. How about 150 and 150? 140, 130, 125, and then repeat X. Oh, and I need a height. How about 100 pixels? How about 200? That kind of works. Not really. If I do that, I need a backup color. And I need a way to, so I need another gradient anyway, linear gradient. There, probably I could do an inset box shadow. That would be another choice. But that color, 50 pixels, not PXM. Transparent, 0, 3, 50 pixels, and then that color again. And it has to be at 90 degrees. Ha ha ha, there it is. Oh, and then I need to only have it on the upper, and it has to be only 200 pixels tall, and then it has to repeat X only. Oh, that's not good. Oh, because it's not 200, it's like 350. Ugh. Oh, I know. It needs a height. There it is. This is not great. Not great. I mean, I don't mind it. I wish I liked it better. It's a 100% match. Let's minify and replace. And do I want to rethink this one? I kind of do. All right. What if the way to do this is 2 elements, one of which is flipped? Our margins then are 0. Oh, and I haven't closed the p tag. So let's make this color on the p elements that, and then let's put the dark. And then the challenge is going to be to set, and just because I'm feeling lazy, how about a display flex? And then that means we also need to give them widths, width 100. Let's try width 100. Great. That margin of 0 needs to be what? A margin of -8 or something, -10, and 0, -12, -18. I don't know. If I do 0, okay, so -10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. -16 does it. Okay, and then the height needs to be taller. 200. Okay, and then the width needs to be less wide. How about, oh, because we've got this flex, we need a gap, 10 pixels, just a minimum gap. So I need to make these wider. 200 I know is too wide because it's 400 wide. 180, 175. And then the gap then becomes 50, because that's the, all right, now scale is going to be on the x-axis -1, and then on the y-axis just 1, because we don't want to flip it vertically. Okay, now that I got that, how do I make that shape most efficiently? The hard part is the round bit. Radial gradient. One Q at 100 pixels, 50 pixels. Do I need that? I'm putting it in anyway. 100, and then I think we think that circle is what, 25 pixels radius? Great, and then transparent. Okay, great, and then let's move it over. 130, 40, 50, and down 60, 70. All right, so there's our, that's the first piece. It's not a lot of pieces. Is there something to be gained by doing that a little differently? Maybe. So what would that be? Would that be a conic gradient here? No, probably not, because I've got several different things there. All right, I'm going to put a backup color, red, just so I can see what the heck I've made. Okay, and we want what do we want? I don't even know. Weirdly frustrating. Because there's so many ways to do it, I'm not sure what's the most efficient, and probably is trial and error is the way to go. That's okay. Let's be lazy. Let's do inset, box shadow, inset, 0, -50 pixels, color. Why don't we get that? We get that for free. And then it's a conic gradient, isn't it? Yeah, it's a conic gradient. Which is going to be at 50 pixels, 50 pixels. and it's going to be transparent. That color. Actually, let's do repeat. We'll do repeating just because let's make it hard on ourselves. We need a comma. 0, 25%, and then 0, 50%. And we're going to repeat only on the y-axis. And we're going to have it start at 0, 0, and we're going to have it be 100 pixels wide and 100 pixels tall. That kind of gets what I want. So if I make it wider, I think we get 5. That's it. Yeah, so that's to get the round bit and then the pattern. And then do we need the box shadow? I think we do. Yeah, otherwise we have that problem. Or we need another gradient. And that's pretty terse as far as syntax goes. So I'm going to minify and replace, and that's 2 ways to do this. It's got so many ways to do it, I can't think of the best way. It would be more experimentation. That's a better score. So we'll take it. That's good. Thanks for watching. I won't, oh, I got some, so the closing tag is optional there, and then I could change the body to an ampersand. Oh, no, I can't. I can't do that there. Ha ha ha, no, I can't. That is that it? I think that's it. Submit for the final for me. There will be many better ways to do this guy, including WebKit Box Reflect, I think, probably, which would be pretty cool. But it doesn't, that's not what I'm going to do here. But hey, go crazy. Have a great day. Go make a web page and take care of yourself, take care of each other. All right, bye.